good, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with another beer review from the Kissing Cousins. I'm Skinny Jeans.
I'm Ted the Tank.
What's real good?
Me? Thought you were going to go there.
No.
Anyways, we are going to keep it very, very local. With
Yeah.
locals only. This year's collaboration brew between all the Green Bay area breweries.
Yeah, so we've got Ahnapee, who are the ones that actually brewed it this year. Badger State made, you said, a key lime pie.
Last year, all these breweries get together once a year and they do a locals only. It's called locals only every year.
Yeah.
And it's just a different type of beer. Like last year, it was a key lime pie something.
Okay.
I think it was like a sour. It had like a tart flavor to it. So
Yeah, so we've got Ahnapee, Badger State, Copper State, Zambaldi. Who am I missing?
Noble Roots.
Noble Roots. That might be it.
I think that's most of it. Why don't we read the bottle?
Yeah, we'll read the bottle. Stillmank and Hinterland.
Yep.
There we go. So, pretty much all the breweries in the Green Bay area
They all get together. They shoot ideas off each other. And then this year, Ahnapee brewed it.
Mhm.
I think last year, for the key lime one, it was Copper State that brewed it. Like, they just kind of do a round robin and all collab on one beer. And it actually helps drive the area with our brews, like what they're offering.
Yeah. So we have done Ahnapee we have done Ahnapee beers before. We've done Two Stall. We've done Fun Guy, and if I'm not mistaken, we did another one of theirs as well.
Little Soldier.
Little Soldier. So we've done all three of theirs. Make sure you guys go back, search through all that YouTube videos that we have, and make sure you check those out. I'm going to give a brief history lesson. This is probably one of the oldest breweries in Wisconsin, on and off.
Yeah.
Like, they've been around for a really long time, but it kind of it was in business, wasn't in business, was kind of just a home brewing thing. They actually sold within the last decade, and the owner now has a major winery, which is actually not far from here, Von Steele Winery.
Door County.
Yep. And if I'm not mistaken, the guy that is the head brewer now, he came from Titletown Brewing, which is also in Green Bay. So.
Yeah, he actually has a really sweet setup. It's actually a two-stall garage. Like, I was finally there. I wish it was under better circumstances when I was in the area. COVID's going on. I could go to the tap room and just pick up. I wish I could have sat down and had some beers and talked to them. The beer tender was really cool out there.
That's, by the way, the hardest part about doing the curbside pickup is I just want to grab a stool and just sit there.
Yeah, so, but it was basically either I go in, I wanted to check the place out. Like, we've been trying to get down there, and I did it because I had to go pick some stuff up. And it's very, very small. It's kind of waterfrontish, like you can see the water.
Oh, really?
So,
okay.
Yeah, like off their patio, you see Lake Michigan and stuff, so it's pretty cool. But I don't even know how they're pumping out the amount of beer they do. Dude, this place is tiny.
Yeah.
But they are expanding.
Yep.
Out to Swamico.
Just on the north side of Green Bay.
So they're going to be expanding operations. And when I talked to the lady at the tap house, she said they're still on, they're still a go, and
well, that's good news.
Still be opening, but it's all in the air on when they can because of this COVID going on. So,
well, let's give this beer a try.
All right,
as you can tell, hold on, let's explain this. We have a little bit smaller mason jars. We decided that
we get drunk too much.
We're gonna tone it back just slightly, and we're gonna split a beer between the two of us when we do reviews. That way we can do more reviews than we anticipated on doing, because a lot of the time you do a couple barrel-aged beers in a row, and everyone knows that most barrel-aged aren't under 10%. Yeah. You do a couple of those, and then you have a couple hams on the side, and the next thing you know...
We always have our sip beers.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you're in the backyard doing whatever shenanigans. So,
alrighty, this is Locals Only Cookies and Cream Stout. Is it an Imperial? Nope, just Stout. It'd be sweet if it was Imperial. I bet it would up this a lot for flavor.
It is kind of cool, and I've never really seen this on any other bottle, but they give the allergen information on the front too, which I think might go unnoticed or thought of when someone's drinking a beer, that maybe there's some things in there that they can't have.
Oh, so that sounds good.
Right.
Now you could die.
Next thing you know, you got hives, and you're like, what happened?
All right, so it's the cookies and cream. It's the sandwich cookies is what they call it. So it's not Oreos, people. Everybody thinks it should be Oreos or something like that.
We'll call it Oreos. Well, it definitely smells like a stout.
Smells like a stout. taste like a stout. I feel like I'm getting more coffee notes in it, and not as much as cookies and cream.
Yeah.
But I don't know how they actually brew it though. Like, is there actually cookies and the cream in it, or is it just probably lactose?
I'd imagine that.
I feel like anytime they say there's a cream, it's like lactose sugar.
I think, yeah. Or can you brew with a vanilla extract, or is that almost too oily?
No, you can. It helps add for flavor, but normally they just, a lot of them will do like vanilla bean or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
which I feel like the flavor doesn't come
there
out
is
strong
some
when you use the bean.
There is some vanilla in there. It's not as creamy as I'd think.
It's creamy at the very beginning, but it's very heavy in coffee at the end.
Drinkability, there's no bitterness at all.
I think there's slight bitterness, but it's
very, very minute. I think somebody could drink this.
That creaminess cuts the bitterness out.
Yeah,
bitterness out.
Lactose in it definitely cuts through the bitterness and.
Yeah. Drinkability, I would say, if you're getting into stouts, based on the fact that it does have lactose in it and it is creamier, I would say go for it. Someone that has
beginner to low side intermediate.
Yeah,
somewhere in there. But it's definitely a well put together beer, and I don't know. It shows what's going on in our area.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. So if you guys could go support local, definitely pick this up. It's helping these guys make it through this crisis going on right now, and that's one of the biggest things. I think why they wanted to release it when they did.
Absolutely.
Normally it's done every time around the same year, but they had to release it. They couldn't wait until they opened the doors, you know?
Right.
It's helping the economy. Their bottom dollar too, so.
Absolutely. Go drink local. Support your local breweries. There's been plenty of them that have been closing. Also, we have started putting all of our beer reviews on our IGTV, so make sure you guys go follow us on Instagram. That's Off the Tap 2018. You already know all of the rest of the social media. Subscribe to YouTube. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. Ladies and gentlemen, keep her tuned.
Cheers.